years ago, I began my journey from Nairobi to Bungoma on my KTM 390.
Look at that. Good shit.
At the time, I had no idea that this ride would leave me with memories that I would be thinking about years later. But anyone who rides a motorcycle knows that sometimes the road has its own plans, like these guys overtaking without considering other road users. Anyway, on this particular journey, the road gave me beautiful scenery, unexpected road stops, rough sections, peaceful moments, and plenty of reasons to forget that I was actually supposed to be going somewhere. There was only one problem. I never got around to editing the footage. For the whole 2 years, this journey sat quietly waiting until now. And today, we are going back to the road, back to the KTM 90. And the first stop is at Nakuru. After leaving the chaos of Nairobi behind, Nakuru felt like the perfect place to slow down, breathe, and take in the surroundings. Of course, I couldn't just ride through without stopping to appreciate the views of the equator. This was only the beginning of a journey from Nairobi to Bungoma. And if the equator was anything to go by, I knew this was a beautiful ride with my dancer, Wayne. We got to Eldoret and later I was in Bungoma.
Welcome to Eldoret. This is Chwele. And we're about to get on some detour here. Off-road kidogo. Let's see. Never seen a white off.
It wouldn't be a motorcycle adventure without a little suffering. Because beautiful scenery is one thing. Beautiful scenery accompanied by a road that wants to shake every bolt of the motorcycle. That's another story. At some point, the smooth riding ended. And the road reminded me, don't get too comfortable. The surface became rough, the ride became slower, and suddenly, every bump had a personality. This is where riding becomes a completely different experience. You become more alert.
Yeah.
But even the rough sections are part of the story because adventure isn't supposed to be perfectly smooth. If every road were perfect, we'd probably call it a highway tour. The rough roads reminded me that traveling by motorcycle isn't just about the destination. It's about adapting to whatever the road gives you, and on this journey, the road gave me a little bit of everything. What I didn't mention earlier is, this was a detour. And of course, I wasn't conversant with the roads, and it only meant getting lost in the woods.
Hey, kama nimepotea. Habari yako? Nje inaenda Chongoi. Ni gani inaenda?
Chongoi unaendea huko.
Gani hiyo?
Yeku. Chongoi hanachari.
Chongoi yote.
Wacha ya toilet.
Unaenda Chongoi zaidi gani?
Hapo karibu na ni Toloso ama ni wapi?
Jambo.
Salama.
No, Toloso? Kozi Toloso si ni maji huko nyuma.
Hiyo inaitwa aje? Nimesahau hiyo jina. Lakini ni around Chongoi.
Kozi tuko na Chongoi. Tuko na Sibanga. Tuko na Tunyo. Tuko na Bisunu. Tuko na Mawanga.
Sasa hiyo ya Bisunu, hiyo Chongoi yenye iko karibu na Bisunu hiyo.
Tuko na Lutaso.
Huko. Hiyo Lutaso sasa.
Tukaenda Lutaso. Kutoka Lutaso unateremka uko unaelekea Kikweji Mayanja.
So hii Chongoi ni hiyo ingine.
Sasa unaona ile njia mzuri ukitoka hapo. Si ndio? Rudi hivi.
Vetu
nimekuja tu hivi. Tumekuja kwa factory. Sasa usiteremuka hivi. Sasa wewe chukua.
Niende na hiyo factory.
Hiyo ya factory hiyo, si ndio? Ukifika top. Juu. Si ndio? Ukienda hivi utakuwa umeenda njia mrefu. Teremuka tu hiyo mteremuko. Ufike kuafu. Kwa shule, si ndio? Ukifika kwa shule, usirudi hivi. Ukirudi hivi utakuwa uko unarudi Kolani. Sasa unaenda hii. Ukienda hivi sasa uko unaingia sasa Chongoi.
Okay. Sawa. Asante sana.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I was rescued from totally getting lost. Nevertheless, the sceneries were worthwhile, and every time I thought the best view had already passed, another one appeared. This is what makes traveling through Kenya by motorcycle addictive. You never really know what is around the next corner. 1 minute you're riding through a busy area, the next you're surrounded by open landscapes. Then you find yourself climbing, then descending, then following a road that seems to disappear into the horizon. And somewhere along the road, you realize you've stopped thinking about the destination. You're simply enjoying the ride. That's when a motorcycle journey becomes more than transportation. It becomes an experience.
Sasa niaje? Inje inaenda Chongoi.
Chongoi tutapanda tu hivi kwa mtapita. Tupanda tu hivi alafu tuteremka hivi.
Injia hii haipiti. Asante mami. Asante. Asante. Kwa nyumba ya red, Kwa nyumba ya red. Haya, asante.
Now, something about getting lost in a place where you are not conversant with is that even Google Map won't help you. You depend on physical landmarks like Nyumba ya Red. And since I couldn't see it at this junction, I took the right turn, which was wrong. For an adventure rider, even when getting lost, there's always an instinct inside of you telling you that this is the wrong path. But the spirit of adventure tells you keep going, because you never know. Now, I got here, no one to ask, nowhere to turn. The bike over here felt abandoned.
No people. I look behind. No people.
And the adventure instinct told me to turn back. Now, this is a steep hill. You need a little bit of experience to turn on a steep hill. The bike wasn't having it on a steep hill. Okay, I stalled and it went back.
Habari zenu? Nimepotea kidogo. Njia kwenda Chongoi ni hii ama ile ingine?
Chongoi.
Uko
tu sawa kwa barabara.
Utafika
pale juu. Kwa maini kwa hapo juu inapita hivi. Sasa usiende hivi unatani.
Niingie hivi.
ukiingia tu hivi kidogo, mbele kuna kabarabara kanaingia left. Sasa enda tuna hako barabara paka Chongoi.
Oh, asanteni. My instincts were right. Alright. We have 2 bars. Huko ndo tumetoka, huko ndo tunarudi. Nyumba ya red. All right. Go again.
On such adventures, you need to have a full tank. I was almost depleting my full tank, with only 2 bars remaining. It was becoming hazardous with no petrol station around, but the adventure spirit in me couldn't let go, because we haven't arrived at our destination. Speaking of the bike, there's something about the motorcycle itself that makes this journey special. When you're riding for hours, the bike becomes part of you. You start understanding its sounds, its vibration, its behavior. You know when something is wrong, but in this case, the bike was roaring just fine. And so I trusted my motorcycle as it also trusted me. Well, at least that's what I told myself, because sometimes the motorcycle has its own opinions, especially when the road gets rough. And that's part of the relationship. Every journey teaches you something about your machine, and every kilometer adds another memory. The bike becomes part of the story. It's there when you're excited, it's there when you're tired, it's there when you're lost. It's there when you stop for the 10th time because the view is too beautiful. And it's definitely there when you hit a portal and suddenly start questioning all your life choices. But that's motorcycle travel.
Well, some off-roads are just nice. You just have to alight and admire the bike, admire the road, then the bike again, and the journey continues. So yeah, this is me on an adventure ride. Okay, continue.
Looking back at this journey 2 years later, I realized something. Sometimes we are so focused on reaching the destination that we forget to enjoy the journey. We rush, we plan, we calculate the kilometers, we worry about the arrival times, and we forget to look around. But a motorcycle has a funny way of reminding you to slow down. Not necessarily because you want to, sometimes because the road gives you no choice. But when you slow down, you start seeing things. And when you see things, you start appreciating them. That is what this journey gave me.
Wow. Okay.
This journey reminded me that adventure doesn't always have to mean crossing borders and climbing mountains. Adventure can be found on a road traveled before. It can be found on a landscape you've never noticed. It can be found on an unplanned stop. It can also be found on a rough road, and sometimes it can be found in an old footage sitting in a hard drive for 2 years. Today, I'm finally giving this journey attention it deserved, and I'm glad I did. Because watching these clips again reminded me why I started documenting my rides in the first place. Not just to show where I went, but to remember how I felt to be there. So 2 years after leaving Nairobi for Bungoma, here we are. The journey is finally edited. The memories are finally out of the drive, and what was once just another motorcycle ride has become a little piece of history. Maybe that's a beautiful thing about documenting our adventures. You never really know which journey will become special. Sometimes, It's the trip you planned for months, and sometimes it's the one that you almost forgot about. For me, this was one of those journeys. A ride filled with beautiful views, unexpected stops, rough roads, long stretches of open road, and plenty of moments that made me grateful to be on two wheels. If there's one thing I hope you take from this video, it's this. Don't always be in a hurry to reach the destination. Sometimes, pull over, take off your helmet, look around, take in the view, and give yourself permission to enjoy where you are. Because one day, you might look back, maybe 2 years later, and realize that those little moments were actually the best part of the journey. This was more than just a ride, it was a memory. And I'm finally glad I got to share it with you.
Alright, that's the place I was looking for. Chongoi Shopping Center. Now that I found it, I know where to go. Sometimes you have just to stop, enjoy the view, and get back to the ride. I'm tempted to go this way, but I'm going this way, so we'll do that adventure. Usually do and just enjoy the view. Wow, this is where we're going. Yeah, sometimes you just have to enjoy the view first before you get to where you're going. Alright, that's the Then we get back. Oh, some pigs. Standing. Adventure. Look at that.
Until the next adventure, keep the rubber down, keep exploring, and I'll see you somewhere on the road. If you haven't joined, maybe this is a clarion call for you to join the bikers community. Have a safe ride, fam.
Hujambo. You guy, hujambo. Mbona unijibu?
Sawa kabisa.
Sawa kabisa ni nini? Mambo vipi?
Poa sana.